Sisters have enough money and resources and power, man, to change the whole format and agenda of the black race, man. But as a result of them compromising, selling their souls to this motherfucking devil for money, fame, and fortune, man, the black, our brothers and sisters down at the bottom, man, suffer. Because we perish, man, for lack of knowledge. You know, we know how, we know how to get high. We know how to cut up, we know how to bag up, we know how to sling, we know how to shoot niggas. You know what I'm saying? We know how to fuck over sisters. You know what I'm saying? We know how to not be straightforward and honest, you know, with our queens or with anybody for that case. You see what I'm saying? We experts at that. Just be an expert at confronting this motherfucking cracker. Start going to these council meetings, raising your motherfucking hand. You know, I want to know why it's, you know, the killings. Queen, hand me that notebook over there. It should be a blue notebook over there.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
Come on up, Queen. Come on, stand post. That's sister. That's Queen Fatima. You on that stand? That's Queen Fatima. She's one of the street law sisters, and she's security. She's one of our security. And the Queen is strong. The Queen is thorough. You know what I'm saying? And you know how they do us. You know what I'm saying? As far as our brothers and sisters, y'all need to go to these council meetings and confront and confront these damn crackers, you know, on shit like this. You know what I mean? Our brothers and sisters. Just our brothers. Look at all these brothers that's been murdered. You know, all these brothers. It's a whole stack. It's a whole stack of unsolved murders. You know why they unsolved? Because the motherfucking police is committing most of them. You got motherfucking police posing as motherfucking Crips and Bloods in these neighborhoods, man, and they killing these brothers. You know, it's only 175,000 black men in the District of Columbia over the age of 18. You know what I'm saying? About that, 63% of them are currently incarcerated. You know, then you got 37% left. 17% of them are gay, and then you got 20% left. Those are brothers that are unemployed. You know, you take 15% of that, and that leaves you with 5%. You see what I'm saying? And you got a ratio of 3 killings of brothers every night, 365 days a year. The math don't equate, man. The math don't equate. Because most of these police, you see these crackers, man, they've been transferred from other parts of the country for excessive force and unjustifiable homicides. They've been transferred here. A lot of them have substance abuse, alcohol problems. They're divorced because their family don't want to put up with that bullshit. And their agenda is to ride around here at night and kill a brother or a sister. If they dig that Anacostia River up, there's so many bodies piled up down there, and the police have put most of them brothers down there. You know, but we trust, and you know, we trust this motherfucking cracker. I'm gonna share something with y'all that the only person knew was my queen. I did a lecture on Dick Street 2 weeks ago. While I was doing the lecture, the motherfucking detectives came, threw me on the motherfucking ground, and took me to 6D and said I robbed the motherfucking Denny's on Benning Road.
Not you.
Right? So I get in the motherfucking interrogation room. Guess what the first thing the cracker said to me? What was the topic of my motherfucking lecture? It wasn't that the Denny's never even got robbed. What they wanted to do was to try to scare me, you see what I'm saying, and wanted to know what the lecture was about, because the brothers and sisters that were out there didn't talk. You know what I'm saying? The other day, they had me talking about, it's a motherfucker. You was out here, wasn't you, brother? You know, out of nowhere, 20 people out here, he pulled me out the middle of the crowd talking about he doing a motherfucking drug investigation. He wanted to see if I got anything on me. But when he seen my motherfucking credentials, you dig what I'm saying? The whole program changed. You can take your hands off the car, sir, and all that. Now, sir, you know what I'm saying? And that's how these motherfuckers are, man. That's how these motherfuckers are, man. And some of you niggas out here, a lot of these niggas, man, need to stop being hating on motherfuckers and being jealous and talking. A lot of brothers out here, man, even out here on Division Avenue, they gossip just like motherfucking women, man. They talk about other men, man.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? But because they scared, man. They scared and they motherfucking cowards, man. And they soft. So it's more convenient for them to talk about a motherfucking brother, man. You know? Because I've heard motherfuckers, I've come down here by myself and have fed up motherfuckers. As soon as I leave, I've heard motherfuckers say negative shit after they belching and passing gas off my motherfucking food. You know what I'm saying? And that comes from jealousy, because instead of asking what can he do to help, you know what I'm saying? He'd rather go and put his gay suit on and go around and gossip. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these grown men are out there. Some of them are standing out here right now, man. All they do is act like queens. They motherfucking queens, man. You know, they sit up here and brag about, I've been down Lorton for 100 years and I did this much time, I did this much time. But you ain't never talking about what you did when you was in there. How many boys you fucked. How you was so ashamed to get a GED and you let your pride fuck you over. And you still uneducated, illiterate, no motherfucking social skills, no vocational skills, because you're motherfucking fake pride. You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds good when you talking that shit, Queen. When they say they've been locked up and been in 15 different motherfucking prisons, don't it? That shit sound hard. But ask them how much shit is on the dick. You know what I mean? How many boys you sodomized when you was locked up? You took advantage of first-time offenders and all that type of shit, you know? Because if you mess with if you mess with a brother like that, you gay too. It don't matter. It don't make no difference whether you hiking that motherfucking ball or throwing it. You know what I'm saying? You on the team. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole ordeal. We got to be real. You know. Brother Sarah Susan said it from the Black Power cartel. He's here now. You know what I'm saying?
Black Power.
And, let's give him a round of applause. Give him a round of applause, man.
Black Power.
Come on, man. Yeah, so, and all these brothers and sisters. Look at this sister. Murdered, man. Unsolved. And the reason why it's unsolved, because they don't look for them. They don't look for them, Queen. You know what I'm saying? When they see our brothers and sisters laying down, they lift the sheet up, and then they do a check on them. If they got any type of criminal history, they don't do no investigation. You know what I'm saying? But when these motherfucking crackers are missing, you see helicopters and all that shit. You even see some of these niggas helping these motherfuckers find that white bitch. You see what I'm saying? Because that's how trained we are. That's how trained we are. See, you always been strong, Queen. You always been strong because, you know, you've always been straightforward with yourself. You never lived a life where you hid any of your behaviors. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you're gonna raise up. You're raising up now. And it's gonna get better and better and better for you. Trust when I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is have a desire to just get knowledge. Because you're gonna have to help some of these brothers get some courage. Because like I said, they're scared. They're very, very scared. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of brothers really want to come up in here, but they don't want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't with that black power shit. You know what I'm saying? But you with slave power. You with white power. You with fag power. You know what I'm saying? You with all that. You know what I'm saying? You with all that, but you ain't with black power.
Speak the truth. Speak the truth.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what we trying to do. Develop some substance in motherfuckers out here.
Speak the truth.
You know what I'm saying? Because they talk a good motherfucking game. Real good game. You know, but when it comes to putting in motherfucking work and stepping up to this cracker, that's why I was waiting on that bitch when I pulled up to come out here. Because I got my motherfucking paperwork. And y'all know how I used to be. You know, y'all know how I used to be. I used to rob every motherfucker walking when I was on it. You know, because I needs mine.
Speak the truth.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck who you was. I ain't had no cut card then, and I don't have one now. I'm not gonna talk no black power shit, and then when the police come or when the motherfucking white bitch come in the community center, you know, she said she ain't want no cussing. You don't tell no grown man what to do, bitch. You don't do no shit like that. Get the fuck in there first. You get your motherfucking head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? That's what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't let no cracker, because I've never had good experiences with them. I never had no white friends or none of that bullshit. I seen my father beg the motherfucking so-called imposter Jew not to evict us. My father was in tears, begging the motherfucking cracker not to set us out. And everybody's outside looking at my father. He had to really humble himself, crying, begging this motherfucker, don't put me and my 8 kids out with my wife. You know what I'm saying? I seen a white lady told my mother, we was in Southeast and whites was living over there, and I was 3 years old, and she told my mother, I didn't know niggas could wash clothes here. My mother threw her in the motherfucking dryer, cut the dryer on, and the police hit my mother in the face with the nightstick, you know what I'm saying, and locked her up. You know what I mean? My father was shot in the head in Korea by a mother, rice-eating, onion breath motherfucking Korean. You know what I'm saying? We've never had no motherfucking good experiences. I was in the penitentiary. The white hillbilly police, the brother tell you, broke my motherfucking legs in prison because I broke a white boy's jaw. It was their great white hope. Motherfucker looked like Rocky, so they was counting on him to beat me. So they put us in the cage in the Sally Port and locked it. And then they walked away like he was gonna do something. I broke his motherfucking jaw. I made him piss on himself. So when they popped the doors and found him unconscious, that's when they choked me out till I was unconscious and snapped my motherfucking leg and tore all the ligaments in my ankle. Then put me on lockup for 5 months. So I've never had no motherfucking good experiences with no motherfucking peckerwoods. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want any. And I don't want any. And I teach my babies who the real motherfucking devil is. You know what I'm saying? Stop going for that shit about we our worst enemy. The black man, we kill each other every day. The cracker's behind all of it. He's behind all of it. He's the mastermind of motherfucking evil. See, my dick don't have no white pussy on it. I love black people, man. I love my people, man. I love my brothers and sisters, man. Because I'm proud and love being black. I love being a true man. I love being a motherfucking warrior. And everybody out here is the same way. All of us are motherfucking warriors or kings and queens, man. All of us, man. You know, don't get the motherfucking shit twisted, man. All of us are like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get the fear of that peckerwood out your motherfucking heart, man. Out your motherfucking heart, man. Because there's too many of us. There's too many of us, man. We're about 50,000 people out here too late, man. Our babies, man. Look at these little babies, man. Look at these little kings and queens, man. They had a future, man. They had goals and dreams, man. High school graduates, man. You know, some of them just victims of circumstance, man. You know what I'm saying? And what do we do, man? What do we do about it, man? How can we straighten it, man? You straighten it by being the best person that you can be, man. Don't be scared. Stop some of these young brothers out here, man, and talk to them, because they're hurting, man. You know, they done seen their mothers, man, suck dicks and smoke crack and all that type of shit, man. Growing up in rat-infested homes, don't know who the father is, man.
Tell the truth.
You know, a lot of them been sodomized and molested by niggas that came home from jail looking fresh, and the queen need a man, but she ain't never take the time out to find out his motherfucking history, and she trusts him to the point where she trusted him with her kids. And this motherfucker jail his penitentiary behavior surfaced, and he ended up fucking the little boys. You know what I mean? And then, you know, when they come to me, because I work with the youth, you know, I get them after they've been scarred, torn up, man. You know, and then when they get 14 and 15, they ready to kill anybody that looks like the motherfucker who violated. Because they hurting, man. It ain't that they tough. It ain't that they crazy.
Stop speaking the truth, Shaka.
They just in pain, man. They just in pain.
Tell it like it is.
Because the black youth is our military front, man. Zbigniew Brzezinski said it in his book, man. He said the greatest motherfucking threat to white genetic survival and white genetic annihilation is the black youth, the urban motherfucking gorilla. He said you would think it would have been the black church, but them motherfuckers ain't nothing but pussies. Because church is for women and faggots. Because it's deal with emotion, man. It deals with motherfucking emotion, man. The pastor's a sissy, the motherfucking choir's a sissy, the motherfucking deacon is a sissy. You know what I mean? It's an emotional musical every Sunday, man. You know, it ain't no different than going to see a motherfucking play. Because all this shit is an act and motherfucking mythology. None of this shit is true. All the shit in the Bible is a myth. And the Bible says it's allegory, man, meaning it ain't true. It's a good motherfucking story, man. Just like the Easter Bunny and motherfucking SpongeBob. That's how much validity it got to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we need to be clear about that. Stop being caught up in spookism. Keep on looking up at the sky. Keep on getting on your knees, bent over with your ass in the air, begging for to an imaginary motherfucking deity for some goddamn help. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you standing up and looking at the God that's within you. Because God is in you. When you want to see God, the nearest place to find God is in the mirror. That's right. If you want to see God in the flesh, all you got to do is get you a mirror and look in the mirror. That's all you got to do, is get you a mirror. If you want to see the true and living God, that's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Black power.
So, we ain't going to let it stop because of a little bit of rain. You know, long as it don't, we need to put something, we need to cover that, okay, you pause it?
Cover what up?
Let's take a time out, man.
Black power!
Here, sit right there, I got something for you to read, man. While you black power, let me see. Just put some reading power in it.
Okay.